World War II, and a lot of the corporate work that was done in World War II transformed into this intelligent network of corporate espionage.
And it's an unfair trade advantage.
Yeah, and this is, but today, because of the economy collapsing, what we're seeing is something different, a little different, in that folks who want to run the global game are trying to come up with new ways to let's say, replace the current system where people are working for a salary and that salary goes toward consumption. We're seeing a migration toward a system where people are going to be working more for credit. And these credits are being controlled by the same group of companies like a Google or a Facebook or these huge social networking sites. You know, this is a theme I've explored with you before on your show, that currency is being replaced with credits and debits. And if you go to AlexJonesInfowars.com, you will find your online accounts filled with debits. But if you go to Goldman Sachs Propaganda.com, you find your online account filled with credit. And this is a new virtual currency that's coming online, and it's already a multi-billion-dollar industry. A company called Zynga, which makes the virtual currency for online games, is already a multi-billion-dollar industry. People swapping their time for virtual credits and effectively working for 30 or 40 cents a day. And they're happy to do it because they think they're winning something. And it's the combination of these online social networks, the banking system looking for a new form of virtual currency, and the casino industry and all their technology to get people to gamble away their lives have come together. And so this is part of what we're seeing also. They need all this intelligence gathering in order to create this incredible new society of people who are basically just on the web, but only in ways that are approved by the Googles of the world.
That's right. Now stop there, because this is so key. If you read George Orwell's 1984, and of course he worked for British intelligence at BBC in Black Ops, his character is Winston Smith, he said the public won't rise up because of the lottery. And he talks about how people believing they have a chance to win within that fake paradigm is why they would never rise up, because they've been trained to only care about issues of little or no significance and fake pop icons that Big Brother produced and pornography. And that's because they understood psychology 50-something years ago when he wrote that in 48. Now we see the high-tech version of this where everything is about that chance to win. And, oh, I better not get out of the Federal Reserve System because then I'll get none of my retirement, when you're not going to get it to begin with.
Right. You lose all of your chances to win at the lottery. So dollar bills are replaced with virtual lottery tickets. And people will be happy to spend hours, their entire lives, clicking away online for more of these virtual lottery tickets in the hope that someday they, too, will graduate to the higher level in the game.
Stay there, Max. This is so profound what you just talked about. They create a false reality of sports, movies, icons, fake credits, and you sell your soul for it.
What started as an idea to provide power for a small hunting cabin has grown into a passion for creating an alternative energy source that's both affordable and reliable. At Wind Blue Power, our goal is to provide you with the best selection of parts and accessories to power your own ideas. Whether you're building a wind generator from scratch or you prefer a complete bolt-together kit, we've got you covered with fast worldwide shipping and impeccable customer service. Visit us at windbluepower.com. Think green, go blue at Wind Blue Power.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Global meltdowns, massive unemployment, endless wars, a new currency crisis, financially and morally bankrupt. A great and terrible storm is approaching. So what's the best way to get ready, to get prepared for hard times ahead? Introducing Off the Grid News, a weekly newsletter for independent patriots who want practical advice on how to survive and prosper in an increasingly dangerous world. It's the best way to get a black belt in emergency preparedness, survival skills, and off-the-grid living. Off the Grid News is fiercely independent independent. All about self-reliance and packed with helpful information on survival gardening, food preparation, alternative energy, herbal medicines, privacy and security, as well as God, gold, and guns, with absolutely no apologies. And the best part, this $100 a year service is now free of charge for our listeners. That's right, free for our listeners who sign up at offthegridnews.com. That's offthegridnews.com. You can sign up free at offthegridnews.com. offthegridnews.com.
The Fall of America and the Western World is an all-new 10-hour documentary and survival guide rolled into one. In this film, you will see the reasons why our government is failing and what you can do to prepare. Featuring Dr. Paul Craig Roberts, Joseph Farah, David Icke, Naomi Wolf, G. Edward Griffin, Doug McIntyre, Mark Crispin Miller, Mickey Z, Doug Casey, David McElvaney, and myself, Alex Jones. Protect yourself and get the tools you need to protect your family from these difficult times. The Fall of America and the Western World at www.thefallofamerica.net or click on the banners at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Again, that website's www.thefallofamerica.net or call 800-655-1577. Prepare yourself and the ones you love today. Fallofamerica.net.
So you think the massive Gulf oil leak won't affect the air you breathe? Think again. Benzene, a toxic gas emitted from crude oil and a known carcinogen, is now airborne, traveling hundreds, even thousands of miles inland. Whether you live near the Gulf or not, benzene and other volatile organic compounds could cause adverse reactions to those living inside your home. NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, came to airfiltersandpurifiers.com for answers on how to clean the air on boats aiding in the Gulf cleanup. Do what NOAA did. Contact airfiltersandpurifiers.com and ask about the HealthMate Plus. The HealthMate Plus is capable of trapping 99.97% of all polluting particulates. Buy the HealthMate Plus today with no tax, free shipping, a 5-year warranty, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to airfiltersandpurifiers.com. GCN listeners get a 5% discount by using promo code GCN. Call 800-499-2418 or go to airfiltersandpurifiers.com, your trusted advisor for clean air.
Ladies and gentlemen, huge breaking news while Max Keiser is with us. Huge breaking news. We're seeing a 21st century example of information war going on with the NSA run Google and YouTube. It has been the #1 video. This particular version with 6.5 million views, getting about 100,000 a day. They hacked into our account. They took it down. I've said I believe it's an inside job. We changed the passcodes again. They have now disabled it all over the web if it's embedded on somebody else's web page or the articles we've written. And it says disabled by user. Disabled. It says it's been disabled, that you have to go to YouTube to watch it. Now, go back to the other screen. When you go to YouTube, it says renting on YouTube starts with YouTube account. It is $2.95 to rent it. Ladies and gentlemen, we give the film out for free. When they enable this, I've read the rules, they will go and erase all the other copies claiming that we've agreed. This is sabotage. This is happening live time. It is going mega viral on the web, the Obama deception, and our story, Google Spies. And so now they're making you pay money to them for my film. My film, and they want to... I told you I had a feeling they were going to strike back. I knew there was something chicanery going on here. Google never, when they bring a video down, put it back up. This is unprecedented. Max Keiser, this is exactly what you're talking about, how they use everybody's content and make you pay for it. This is insane, Max. Now...
You own the copyright, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they're violating copyright law. They should take them to court immediately.
Well, these are people that say they own every book in the world, and they're going to publish it now online and charge and give no one money. Because it's the government. They know. Other corporations don't get away with this. There's a reason they let YouTube and Google be the biggest. And again, we're on there because that's where the fight's happening. I can't believe this.
All right, okay, go to, if you do search video game CEO chairs digital tyranny, let me read you this little bit. He says, as more power is taken from the hands of ordinary people and they find themselves working harder and harder for fewer and fewer real rewards, They're seeking escape and a sense of personal achievement by building make-believe farms and creating pretend empires through fake mafia families. Because, similar to our Federal Reserve note, the objects obtained from these games are made out of thin air, but without any need for physical resources to create them, there's no scarcity of reward to be handed out. People pay real money, real defined as credit obtained from labor in the real world, for the chance to one-up their friends in what is ultimately just a game. Now, as the games are just the beginning, the future, he outlines, will bring the structure of these games into the real world where our lives will be controlled by a similar point system.